Hello, my friends. Welcome. It's Thursday evening. I hope you are well and that you've had a good day today and that you are also still safe and well, and your families too. So, yesterday I posted a bit of a tour through my house, which is essentially the challenges and dramas to do with trying to get set up in my home office, because you've got my wife and 3 children and me. We're all working at home. We're all in lockdown here in the UK. And we all need a desk somewhere to work in the house. Well, we've got one office, and even at that, we consider ourselves lucky because not everybody has an office in their house. So we've been trying to make it work out. And as I showed yesterday, I've been moving around the house, trying to accommodate different needs of the other family members, quite rightly so, and try and get everybody sorted out. Well, today, I think I said at the end of yesterday's video, I've now moved into my son's room. So here you are, you can see I'm in his bedroom, and I've been working today. Look, you see, I've got myself set up on his desk. Periodic table, not a project plan. So I've been here working on the desk, but there's been this problem. And the problem is that I've got my laptop is behind this, the phone is on the desk, laptop behind here. And you've got the window. And when I'm doing Microsoft Teams and we're working on video calls throughout the day, because I'm running projects, running some major programs at the minute, and needing to have these video calls with the team members. But this light coming in from the window is really distorting. It's making it really difficult to work. The other thing that's making it difficult to work is just being around this room. Look, there's stuff everywhere. I've moved things around to tidy up a bit. My son's not that bad, actually, but it's just, it's not an office environment. Now, of course, you could accuse me of being very, very fussy indeed. But the point here is this, and the reason why this is relevant to yourselves as project managers, and why it's relevant to me, and that is that we need to be able to run our projects and do our daily work with a sort of a level of clean space. Space so that we can actually think, space so that we can organise our thoughts. And it reminds me of when you're setting up a new project or you go into a project that's partway through, there can be stuff all over the place. Now, you might not physically see it. You might see, for example, you go into a folder online, the project folder is full of noise and rubbish, things aren't labelled and organised properly. There's no version control on stuff, so you've got a level of file kind of noise in your systems. Then there's also a level of noise if you think about your project plans and you look at your project plan, you go, hold on, I don't understand this, or someone starts giving you an update on something and you go, right, okay, the business analyst might tell you about the design of some certain parts of the website, and you go, well, hold on, I don't understand that because we never have discussed that part of the website being needed before. So why are we now talking about it? I haven't been pre-briefed. So you'll find that there are parts of your project that stick out left, right and centre, and effectively you end up with a very messy project. So a bit like I don't like working in a messy environment, although actually my office downstairs isn't the tidiest, and I'm trying to work out how I can get that sorted out, because it creates clutter, right? And you cannot run a project successfully, when there's clutter going on, right? And there's clutter physically, and there's clutter of the brain, right? And I'll tell you one thing that causes absolute clutter of the brain, and we're going to talk about this concept a lot more. It's not a concept, actually, it's an absolute truth, and that is, if you're holding things and not telling the truth, not telling the facts about your project to the stakeholders that are around you, that will create clutter. Absolutely the case, right? So if you're building stuff up in your mind, not getting it out there, you're not telling the facts to people of what's going on, it's clutter in the mind. You cannot run a project when your mind is in that state, period. So you've got to get organised. So just like the video yesterday, I was talking about getting myself organised, which room I'm working in, because we're all on coronavirus lockdown. And today I've been trying to make it work out, and I've got a problem because of all this light coming in here. And I know there's a blind, but it's not the right kind of blind. It makes it difficult. Because of all of that, it means it's difficult for me to get the right mental space to think about the project. So my question for you today is to get out your notebook and pen, right? And think about one part, just think of one part. Do more than one if you want, do 3. But think of one part of your project which is cluttered, where there's noise, where it needs cleaning up. And the second action is write down what are you going to do to clean that up. Right, and each day you can take that approach. I'm going to clean up this part of the project, clean up these parts of my project finances, clean up this part of the risk log, right? Clean up these commercial conversations that need to have happen. So do that, and gradually you'll be able to get your project into a more organised state. Hope that's helpful for you. My name's Chris Green again. As I say, starting to engage now in this group, and I welcome your engagement. Practical project management only. So if you want theory, go. You won't find it here, I'm afraid. Practical PM training from me only, and tons of stuff to share and bring to the table. All right. Thanks for joining. Thanks. Bye.